Hi, so licks, four or five licks in E minor pentatonic at the 12th fret and E minor blues. As I remember, E minor pentatonic is 12, position 1. It's 12, 15, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 12, 15, 12, 15. And the blues scale is just adding that extra note there and there. So that would be 12, 15, 12, 13, 14, 12, 14, 12, 14, 15, 12, 15, 12, 15. So that's our map. The scale's like a map telling you which notes on the fretboard are going to work, which ones you can choose. And so then licks. So licks are just melodic phrases that you can learn beforehand and then use them in your solos. So just something like this. Lick 1, lick 2, lick 3, lick 4. Okay, let's have a look at how to do those. So lick 1. So first of all, fret 12 of the top E string, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I did it, I plucked the note 4 times, then went to the 15th fret of the B string, one note, then back to the 12th fret of the top E string, and then finally the 15th fret of the top E string. And you can see that I didn't just play it and leave it there, I bent it up slightly, yeah? And that involves, I put my other fingers also on the fretboard to help push the string up, and you're not just using your fingers, it's not just a motion of the fingers, yeah? It's actually that, a motion of the hand, as though you're holding a doorknob and turning it, so that sort of rotation of the forearm and wrist and hand. And it's only a very slight, we don't want that, yeah, just a very slight pushing the string up. So just to recap that, and you'll often find that a lick, a phrase, melodic phrase, will end with with a note not just played by itself without any expression. It'll have some sort of what they call expression on it, and that could be a little bend or a big bend, or vibrato, or a slide, something to give it a sort of more vocal quality rather than just a static note, or something to give it some sort of excitement. Okay, so that was lick 1. Then I think I went. So that was just going down, just descending the minor blues scale. So I did 1, 2, 3 notes on that, and you can see that while I'm doing that I'm also shaking the note, shaking my hand, sort of I've got the pivot of my thumb there, my first finger playing the note, fretting the note, and then I allow my hand to rock from side to side so that the note, rather than sounding just straight or plain like that, has a vibrato on it. So 1, 2, but you don't have to do that. At first you can just get the plain note. And so I started off fret 12 on the top E string, fret 15 of the B string, fret 12 of the B string, fret 15 of the G string, 14 of the G string, 12 of the G string, 14 of the D string. And then again, I added a bit of vibrato. This time, instead of shaking my hand from side to side, I did that same movement as bending the note, what we did here, but instead of just pushing up with my wrist, I went up, down, and that gives me that slight wobble of the note, or vibrato of the note. So basically, I'm just pushing the string up very slightly and then releasing it and then repeating that. Or yeah, that was it. Okay, so that's what is that? A couple of licks, and let's just try. Okay, so this one again, ending on a bit of expression, a slow little bend. So that was starting on the 15th fret of the G string, then the 14th fret of the G string, 12th fret of the G string, back to the 14th fret of the G string, 14th fret of the D string, and ending on the 12th fret of the G string. And then, as you can see, play the G string, 12th fret, let that note be, and then after a while, just push the string up a bit, and then I actually mute it. And so then I cut the note off, muting it, and I do that by just releasing the pressure, because you have to press down on the string to get a note. If you don't press down and just touch the string, you get the muted sound. But if you don't want to do that, you can just play the plain note, that's fine. So I think that was lick 3 and lick 4. Yeah, so that was. Okay, so what I did there. So that involves starting on the 13th fret of the A string and plucking that, but as soon as you've done that, sliding into the 14th fret, or sliding up to the 14th fret. Yeah, so you pluck it, so you put your finger on the 13th fret of the A string in this case, pluck it, and as soon as you plucked it, slide up to the 14th fret. It'll take a bit of getting, but it does come. And then after that, 2 plucks on the 12th fret of the D string, and then that again, that slide again from 13th fret to 14th fret of the A string. This time, that movement. So that's 12th fret of the D string to 14th fret of the D string. So far that's, yeah, and then the finish of the phrase, which is 12th fret of the A string, 15th fret of the E string, and 12th fret of the E string. And you can see again, I didn't just end it on a plain note, I did that vibrato. Yeah. And if you are finding this difficult, yeah, that slide, just start on the 14th fret of the A string. Okay, hope that helps.